Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 who focuses on secular homeschooling choices. And today I am back. It is the end of the month. So let's do a little recap, a little review of how January has gone for myself, for my homeschool, for my business, all around. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. While you are down there, feel free to reach out to me either in the comments or you can head right on over to Instagram at Making Everyday Magic and shoot me a DM. Guys, I don't know what's happening, but we are like at the end of January, and it's just every year older I get, it's like the faster time goes. And I have found that especially the last couple of years, time has like become like this, I don't know, this crazy thing, this like random beast where it is both very slow and is very fast. And it is honestly a little hard to keep up with right now. But I shared with you in my last kind of updates video, my end of year, the things that I wanted to work on. Now, the things that I have worked on, I'm going to break it down into 4, right? So we're going to go with personal, homeschool, household, and business. So we're going to go through those things. Let's start with homeschool. Okay, homeschool was actually pretty easy to kind of get back on track after the holiday break, which was really great. However, we did take things a little bit slower, and that is because we needed to get back into the habit of kind of working our brains, of trying to sound things out and read, of kind of just refreshing our brain on the multiplication and the division facts, which, total sidebar, MathUC has redone like their online kind of platform, and it is so easy to go in now. They have like a digital toolbox. I don't know if they had this before, but you go in and you can select like it's a whole like drop down menu, and you can click on what you want and do online math drills, and they're timed and it tells them if they get it right or wrong. But this is like a huge hit in my house right now. So both girls are like voluntarily doing this math drills all the time on the MathUC website, which is kind of amazing. So the little one wants to do it because the big one's doing it, but we are all working very hard on kind of mastering those math facts. And I know that this online toolbox is definitely helping us. So that's like a fun little tidbit. I don't know if it's available without having purchased the program, but it's pretty amazing. So if you get a chance, check it out. They do have a lot of like free resources on their website if you're unfamiliar with that. So that's amazing. I have started thinking for sure about like what's happening next year, because for me, I start planning for the next school year. Like, I don't know if I ever stop planning for the next school year, but I like to do it early. You guys know that if you've been here for any period of time. I want to like do my research, know what's coming so that I'm available and ready to purchase when things come out in April, so that I can get them in time, so that I'm kind of set up for like, I don't have to rush, right, to be ready to start when I want to start in August. So of course, I am already thinking, I am running ahead. You guys know that. So some of the changes I'm going to try to, once I nail it down, or even just as I'm kind of talking through the pieces, like I did with my my new grammar plan, I will probably share with you guys like as I am running through it, because it helps me, and because you guys, you know, with this community, you guys have used things I haven't even heard of. And so it's so helpful to me if there is something I'm struggling with, if there's something I'm kind of like chewing on and fixating over. If I share that, then you guys give me like the best suggestions. And that is how I have found so many amazing things. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm definitely going to keep up that track record of just kind of walking it through with you, because I know lots of people, you get, especially in the second half of the year, like you're starting to wrap up, you're getting more through the things you bought, purchased, and are using. And so you're really into that, like that reflection period of, is it working? Is it not working? Should we tweak it? What is new? What is different? What's coming out? So that's where I'm at. So I will continue to share all of that with you. Okay. So homeschool, pretty good. Our systems, pretty good. Routines, pretty good there. Personal, guys. I finally am starting to get my sleep back under control, which makes me feel like a real and good human being again. So thank you to whoever suggested the magnesium at night. I do think it's making like an absolutely huge difference. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to continue focusing on my just feeling good, doing the things that I know do help me to feel good, because like when I'm getting a full night's sleep, I can function the next day. When I'm getting a full night's sleep, I can get up and get started fresh, doing the things early that help me feel like I'm having a great and wonderful, productive day. So on the personal front, feeling really good, feeling really optimistic, feeling like I have things kind of under control again, which of course we have a vacation coming, so that's gonna throw it out of whack. And then we've got time change coming again. So I'm like, but it's okay, it's gonna be fine. We are doing great. Home life. Home life, home life. My goal, one of my goals for this year was to do some of these projects that we've been putting off, and we are doing them, and I am so excited. As you can see, we are in the office space, which, gotta be honest guys, feels good. I am loving it in here. I enjoy spending time in here. It's just like open in the middle and it's neat and organized, and I'm working really hard on doing, it takes 2 seconds, put it away. Don't put it down, put it away. Doing those little things, and now I'm getting more and more excited about being in my space, loving my space, which is making me feel better about being in my space, and little things like getting the cleaning routines back under control, definitely helping. Doing the meal plans, getting the food ahead of time, definitely, definitely, definitely helping. I do know, because we have a vacation coming up, what I want to do is go ahead and have my plan completely done. Maybe even the things in my cart, so I can just hit order when we get home and we don't put it off, and then we're in March, because that is inevitably what will happen if I don't plan ahead. Okay, so right there, fast forward, step back to the homeschool. We have a midweek to midweek vacation coming up. So my goal is to not lose 2 weeks of school, and only to lose 1 week of school, which I have planned for. 2 weeks will be a huge deal, but I would just rather not lose 2 full consecutive weeks of schooling right in a row. So my goal is gonna be to do like a half a week on the front half and a half a week on the back half. I'll let you guys know if I can do it or not. I'm hoping I can do it. Okay, so we've gone through homeschool, we've gone through personal, and we've gone through home. Let's hop over to business. So my business goals. I am doing a much better job of posting on social media consistently, and I am trying. I am trying to definitely grow my second channel, because much like with homeschool, I love talking about those things. So I'm at a place where I definitely feel like I'm like at a crossroads of should I or shouldn't I, but I want to. So because of that, I think I'm just gonna really try really hard to make it successful, because I want it to be successful. So that doesn't always work, but I want it to be, so I'm gonna give it a little bit longer and see if I can make it be by doing some of those little things. Social media posts, consistency, things like that, that I know will help an absolute ton. As far as my other business, it is still blowing and going. I keep expecting, because in years past before, there were always certain seasons of ebb and flow, and since the world is the way it is now, those are out the window. So there used to be times where it was like, okay, I'll be busy, but I know that it will drop off. Like I am busy leading up to a busy travel season. And then it kind of falls off, because we're in the busy travel season. So it's like people are booking and planning, and then they're traveling, booking and planning, and then traveling. And that tends to coincide with summer, spring break, like fall. So like pretty much from Halloween to Christmas. And so it ebb and flow in that manner, but it's been consistently flow, which has been a little hard, honestly, to manage, because again, I've always had these kind of predictable ebbs and flows to the patterns of my business when I'm very busy and when I'm not, which helps me kind of focus on other things when I'm not as busy there. But it's been like kind of consistently like thumb on a garden hose busy. So I am having to adjust myself, and I think I've finally got a bit of a handle back on that kind of consistent busyness. So I'm feeling really good about that. So that is where I'm at for my recap at the end of January. My focus is for February are gonna be the systems. I've gotten a little bit more of a handle on myself and my sleep, but I wanna really perfect this down and feel good in February, which is gonna be hard because we're starting with a vacation. That always just throws everything out of whack. And then I do wanna focus really hard on maintaining consistent social media posts for business. And I wanna focus really hard for my home, making sure I have that meal plan before I leave town, and then making sure that I am consistently cleaning every day, because life is better if I do a little every day. It doesn't feel as overwhelming. So those are the things that I know that I want to focus on. Guys, please scroll down in the comments, share with me, what do you want to focus on? What do you feel like helps you? Is it like a quote? Is it affirmations? Is it, like I said, for me, doing a little every day? If I can check the boxes in the different cups that I have, if I can fill each one of those cups a little every day, I feel good. I feel like I'm kind of well-rounded as a person, because my natural tendency is to fill one all the way, but then the others, really go by the wayside. And so I have to consciously make the effort to put a little in each cup every day, versus completing a cup and then I have 3 empty cups, and then complete that cup and 3 other empty cups. And so for me, the struggle is always a little every day. So share with me, what are your tips? What are your tricks? How are you doing that? Do you put in your planner? I like that. I like mapping out my day, knowing what I need to do. Big focus for the day, a smaller to-do list for the week. What are you guys doing? How are you doing? Are you shopping? Are we curriculum planning yet? Or can we start talking about that? I'm probably going to, because I really like to talk about it. So that's it. All right, guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and as always, feel free to reach out to me over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic, or down below in the comments. Guys, do your little goal check-in with me, little goals and systems check-in with me here. I'll be back at the end of February and let you know how things are going. Bye, guys.